Hello. Welcome back to Skyrim. Got a bit of a plan for today. Going to be doing something
Staying out of trouble, kinsman.
to the best of our ability. Going on a bit of a trip today, I thought. Get out of this marsh, get away from Morthal.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Oh, this is exciting.
Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Harvest's End Flyer. We'll have a look at that in a minute. What was I saying? Yeah. Today, I think we're going to make a trip over to Whiterun and deliver this note. There's not much work for us to do around here, and I don't want to spend another episode just exploring the marshes, and I don't want to try my luck with the vampire again yet, so I figure we can do this, maybe get some supplies in Whiterun. There's not much to be had in Morthal. I think we should be able to make it there today. It's a bit of a trek. Find Helge after dark. I have forgotten to do that again. That'll have to wait a bit longer. But we'll get around to it eventually, I'm sure. So, let's not waste any time. I'm just going to quickly... Oh, I tell you what. Can you...
Lead on, brave traveler. Lead on.
Oh wow, I've got a lot of stuff. We'll speak to Anumlar a little bit more later on. Got loads of stuff we can ask her about. Trade some things with you, that's what I was hoping for.
What are items but things to be shared among friends?
Because I just thought you could have... You have a steel sword. You can have this elven sword. You're wearing an amulet of Mara. Do you know what that means? Well, I don't want you to be wearing elven armor. We're still not welcome at the alchemist. Maybe that's something we can work on
behind you.
as well. If we can find someone who's selling books. Lammy wanted the Song of the Alchemists. So if I can find a copy of that somewhere, I could bring that back with me as well. So that's secondary mission, I suppose.
Greetings.
Oh, hey. I'm leaving town for a bit. I just want to trade some things before I leave.
Authentic goods crafted by a blacksmith of Hammerfell.
There you go, some elven armor. Oh, and a steel sword.
Until next time.
And that's it. I do have other things to sell, like these gems and stuff. So yeah, I think a trip to Whiterun is in order.
My talents are much needed here in order to keep Morthal safe.
Everything all right?
And the best way, just follow the road. I think. Shall I take the short? I'll take that shortcut again. We could even follow the river right to its source. That'll be fun. Let's follow the river. Wow, look at the moon. Oh, both of them. What a cool sight. Anumlar looks a bit cold. She's not a Nord. She's not used to this weather. But it'll be a bit warmer where we're going. You'll be glad to hear. I tell you what, I wouldn't have minded going past this hut on the way, but that's really out of the way now. Okay, we can... We don't need to go by there. We can stop... Come on, Amina. We can stop at the crab shack again. Have some crabs for breakfast. How does that sound? Look at that up there. Is that some kind of tower on the mountain out there? Where is that? Oh yeah. Kind of that cliffy area. West of White Run. Oh, that flyer, we didn't read that. Also, I haven't prayed this morning either, so let's do both by here. This is a nice spot. So that flyer was a Harvest's End flyer. On the 27th of last seed, not sure what the date is now, the year has turned its cycle, the seasons come and go. The harvest is all gathered, and the chilly north winds blow. Taverns will be busy throughout the day, but free food and drinks will be available for all outside after 5 PM. Cool, so this is the end of autumn, by the looks of it, and the start of winter. So we should see some landscape changes around this time as well. How far away is that? It's the 24th, 5, 6, 7, so we've got 3 days. Oh shit. Thalmor here. They always seem to be... Yeah, they always seem to be patrolling that road. They don't seem to come any further. Second thing to look at. Igrod's note. That's what we're delivering to Whiterun. She didn't say we couldn't read it. Dear Danica, Yorick's mood is still melancholic, but he is otherwise in strong health. The potions you have given me have eased his nightmares, but I'm afraid my family's gifts run strong in his veins. Igrod the Younger. So Igrod the Younger, I think, probably has the same visions as her mother. And it looks like Yorick does as well. Maybe it's quite troubling, quite difficult to handle for a child. That's all that's relevant at the moment. Alright, let's get moving. We're following.
There are times I thought of returning to the marsh. I made it as far as Riften before realizing just how far the journey was.
It's quite a way.
Ready to get moving?
Yeah. What shall we ask about? Yeah, what was the bad choice your company made? What caused you to split up? You were talking about that earlier.
The job was simple. Clear out a cave of necromancers that were terrorizing one of the clans that resided near the border. The clan said a hatchling had gone missing, and rumors were abound of corpses stolen for experiments and live bodies turned into corpses.
Okay, so what did you find?
When we got there, the shadow scale Ula Way scouted ahead as the rest of us waited near the entrance. He found bear traps and tripwires. The occupants were further in, he said, black robe mages, chanting. The whole thing stunk like a Thalmor's wet diaper. Traps or no, bandits usually post sentries in and outside the cave. The Nord, Arnwulf, though, he got tired of all the standing around. Black robes and ominous words good enough for him. Dalum A gave the nod. Couldn't chance it. Some poor hatchling could have been on a table, about to become some sick bastard's war puppet.
So, did you rescue the child? I'm starting to think that there might not have been a child.
Sadly, no. The child was on the table, like Ula Wei said. But she was already dead.
Oh, shit.
The people around her were mourners. Black robes.
Oh,
They
shit.
were refugees from Cyrodiil, Altmer, Kadjit, and Argonian, driven from Leaween. To the clans, they might as well have been wraiths. I don't know who struck first. It didn't matter. We killed them all. Well, all except one.
Who was it?
It was an Imperial boy, hiding in a small crevice in the rock. I didn't know who he was, or if he was even with the refugees. The boy was a mute. Part of me thought it would be better to slay him, but another part of me saw the hatchling in the swamp, just trying to survive till morning. The company disbanded. Honor brought us together, and dishonor drove us apart. Me and the healer, Elia, went north. The boy, he followed. We split up in Bravel. Don't know why he chose me. Seems to me he was better off with a Breton. But as I kept going north, he never left my side.
So that's the urchin she mentioned previously. Agni kind of relates to this as well. She before she kind of lived an isolated life. At one point, she did run with a crew herself of mercenaries sort of thing. And they also disbanded. So this Agni and Animlar kind of have a similar thing going on here. You should have run through the horde of ogres. That would scare him off. God, the boy probably wanted a mother. And not a score of fathers just... No, I don't know. Yeah, the boy probably wanted a mother.
I don't think Elia would have wanted him around either. Males grow squeamish at the mere talk of children, let alone the sight of one.
So, what happened to him?
I kept going north, figuring at some point the boy would stop following me. Gotta give it to the little runt. He had courage. Eventually, I realized I could have walked right into the sea of ghosts, and the little Histcarp would have dove right in.
So what happened to him?
I was halfway through the marsh when I decided to head back to Morthal. I turned to the pesky urchin and told him, "All right, you win." Imagine my surprise when I found myself talking to a patch of death bells. Ha 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 ha! There was no one there. Some may ask why I'm a knight without armor. Others contend I wear the mourner's clothes to honor the brave warriors I slay. Those in my company will tell you I wear it to mourn the refugees who died that day, and all the innocents who die in the pangs of war. I will tell you that there's only one thing in this world I truly mourn. My sanity! Ha 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 ha!
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm right behind you.
So, if I understand that correctly, the boy didn't exist, was just a figment of her guilt.
Arnwolf always waxed poetic about his homeland, but he didn't do Skyrim justice. Probably because Arnwolf was a terrible speaker.
Well, I'm glad you like it. Agni likes it. She wasn't born in Skyrim, though. No, but no, she was well, I don't know if it counts as Skyrim. She was born somewhere between Skyrim and Morrowind. Right, is the river down here somewhere? That sounds like a bear. Okay, no need for a fight here. Do I have calm? Not sure if it will work, and if I can just avoid the bear, I'd prefer to do that. Who are you? Just a hunter out with your dog. Lovely day for it. Right, well, is there somewhere I could cook here? I can't remember. I don't think there were many facilities in this little hut. To be honest, I didn't pay much attention. I didn't think I'd be visiting again anytime soon. But here we are.
What can I do for you?
Just passing through.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Yes, I know, you did say. No, there's no cooking pot or anything. Any more ale I can have while I'm here? Yeah. Line and lure. I don't want to do any... Do I want to do fishing? Maybe. I'll have a look at it later. Have an ale while we're here. And today, this time, we're not going up there. We're just going to follow the river. Let's try hailstone. Cool. That seems pretty good. I've leveled up as well, I just saw. I didn't realise, or I'd just forgotten. I think I'm going to go stamina one more time. And then I'll start focusing on the other two. Destruction. I've got 2 perks to spend. Let's invest in destruction now, since I am going to be using it. And illusion, I don't feel like the magicka economy is quite so important. I don't use it as often. I'm not sure what else to do. Alchemy? Let's see, but I'm planning on doing some alchemy soon, so maybe that's worth taking now. Or enchanting. Kind of want both. I'll save this perk and see which one I end up doing sooner. Here's that bandit camp we raided the other day. And the river continues up here. Looks like I need to cross the water though, so let's do that here. over here. Easy enough. Anumla will, she'll just swim across the river. She's an Argonian. She'll be alright. I don't think I left anything here. I don't want to waste any time. What time is it? Late afternoon already. What was that? Oh, I thought that was a cave. It just looked. It's just a weirdly textured bit of land. There's some weird standing stones up there, though. I'm still. I'm not feeling quite confident enough to investigate anything too dangerous looking yet, though. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. Bit of a grey day today, isn't it? A bit miserable looking. Very vanilla Skyrim looking. I think this lighting. Okay, this spell doesn't go that far. That's annoying. I was hoping it was a bit more long range. There we go. Do I want wolf pelt? I'll take whatever, I suppose, for now. I can't remember how all the crafting and stuff works on this game. Can I make anything useful out of leather and stuff at this level? Probably. Maybe I can make some decent leather armor, in fact, rather than these rags that I'm wearing. It'd be nice to wear some clothes that someone hasn't died in, you know? The wind is warmer here. Something, Whiterun. Who's that? There's a person over there.
With the return of the dragons, the world watches Skyrim with bated breath. Our actions are the winds upon which fate will chart its course.
What? What are you talking about? Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Huh. Huh. Ugh. Right, let's try this out. Huh. Don't shoot me.
I'll rip your heart out.
He's just swinging at nothing then, wasn't he? Or was he trying to hit the wolf? Okay. Bandit ambush. Where's Anumla? Oh, okay. Oh, there's one more. I want to get shot again. Anumla! Help! Ow! Ah, phew.
Yes?
Caroline Ashwood.
Yes, what do you want? Can't you see I'm busy dying?
Well, not anymore. I just saved you. In fact, I don't think you got injured then. You seem to be healthy.
What, so healthy people can't die now? I'll have you know we can. It just takes thrice the time.
Okay, calm down, madam. No need to be so antagonistic.
I will be whatever I want to be, you brainless cur.
Hey.
I will not be courteous. For what nobility I had left departed along with my fortune. No, I was stripped of it by the only thing that could affect someone of my eminence. I lost it to Dragonfire. Helgen. I was there.
Agni feels like she's a bit behind the times. I'm sorry, we've been locked in a jail cell for quite a long time. I feel like everyone knows something that we don't. What happened at Helgen? I can't say this because I wasn't at Helgen. So, Farley Ashwood, I'm going to have to let you go. Maybe we'll continue this conversation in the future when I know what you're talking about.
Fine.
But for now, Agni's left baffled. What happened at Helgen?
Need something?
Why are you both talking about dragons? Maybe we should be investigating Helgen at some point. I think that's in our journal as well, isn't it? Travel to Helgen, there you go, that all kind of works out now. Amulet of Mara. Oh, poor bandit. Probably trying to marry one of the other bandits. Ah, here's your previous victim. No, you're a bandit. What? Who killed you? A bandit hall, probably. Ours now. Yeah, let's get off the road, though. My intention was to follow the river. It just so happened the river was next to the road, but... You know, if we stick to the river, we won't get ambushed by bandits. It's coming up here. Looks like we can get up there. But yeah, about all this talk about dragons... That's nonsense. Haven't been dragons in Skyrim for hundreds, thousands of years. Dragon priests. That's a thing that Agni's heard of. Even then, you know, they're long dead, buried under Skyrim. And under the ground in even Solstein. Living dragons? Not a chance. Animlar has vanished, but she'll catch up. I believe in her, in the Swamp Knight. What's that? Oh, is that a giant camp? A faction reinforcement has arrived. I don't know what's going on. None of our business at the moment. This is my favourite thing to do on this game. To just kind of go out into the wild. Soak in the atmosphere. Listen to the music. Stroll along. And just, you know, see what kind of interesting things you can stumble upon. What's that red thing over there? I can't... Is it a flag? Imperials. Maybe. Where's that river gone? Grey skies loom on the horizon. Okay, here comes the rain. Altar of Hersine. Right, yeah. Agni doesn't think much of the Daedra.
You would have made an excellent addition to our company, although Honorable 9 doesn't quite have the same ring to it. If only we were nefarious.
The Nefarious Nine. Yeah, that does have a nice ring to it. Hircine, yeah, Agni doesn't really like the Daedra, but if she's going to respect one of them, it would be Hircine, so... Yeah, he's probably the best of the bunch. Oh god, the weather turned, didn't it? I've completely lost the river. It must be down here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm damp. That's what the rain does. We're nearly there, though. Not too far off, I don't think. Something glowing and spectral up there on the hill. Just about to see it. I don't know what time it is. Hard to tell now that the rain's come in, but I wouldn't mind finding a place to camp for the evening. Maybe we could get into Whiterun in the morning. Despite the rain, I'm sure I'm in Whiterun Hold now, so we're getting close. I'm going to buy a tent when we get to Whiterun. Then we can properly camp wherever we like. And a backpack. That kind of thing. Get some travelling supplies so I can carry more stuff and be a bit more prepared when we're out travelling in the wild. It's quite pleasant though, despite the rain. I am drenched. Luckily it's warmer this far south, so we're not struggling too much with the elements yet. It's fun. I like following the rivers rather than the roads. It's often a bit more peaceful, and you find all these like cool little areas like this that you just never come across otherwise. I mean, this feels really out of the way. Oh, crabs! Alright, I'm not sure where to go from here. Ah, that's Whiterun, isn't it, in the distance? I think that's Dragon's Reach. Is it? Looks like it's on a very tall hill, but there might be mountains around it as well. I think it is. It looks like the right kind of shape. I'm going to go for it. I'd like to try and get there without relying on my map too much. Okay, it should be on the other side of the river. It's a bit deep to cross here. Ah, shit. Yeah, those mud crabs, the big ones really pack a punch if they get you. Just gonna walk for a bit just to give my health a chance to regenerate. I don't want to use a potion or anything.
I've been told bears in Skyrim won't attack unless provoked. Ha! You'll find less aggression sticking your tail in a hornet's nest.
No, Animlar, it is true. You just need to keep your distance. There, we passed one earlier. All animals out in the wild, they're just trying to survive. And if you grant them some space and peace, they'll leave you alone as well most of the time. Apart from these wolves, we're going to kill these wolves now because these are bad wolves. Yeah, that didn't work. What's this thing? No, it's honestly, I only pick them to shut them up. Pillar of Death's Mark. Oh, that must be another shout. Yeah. These getting added to my map, they are. Okay, that's handy then. Is that High Hrothgar we're looking at up there? Never seen it from this angle before. It must be, right? Yeah. No, I don't know actually. Yeah, it must be. Okay, not far now. What this place is. Marked with a what are these things called? Are these Cairns? Cairns? God. Is that what they're called? That word that I can't pronounce? Wow, I love the lighting here. Look at this with the green and the reds. Looks really nice. The weather mod I'm using is Cathedral Weathers, I think. I really like it. It has some really nice colours. It really refreshes the game without... Because I didn't want to use like an ENB or... I really didn't want this install to get too complicated, so I've kind of limited myself. I did end up using community shaders though, of course, as you can see. Just because that seems pretty light. Pretty modular. And I just love these like puddle effects when it's raining. Right, we've recovered some health now. We're feeling better. We're nearly there. Hey, who's that? Who's shooting at us? Oh, that was close.
That's your best. You won't live much longer.
The hell are these dickheads? Just more bandits. Silent Moon's Camp. Uh-oh, no, that's a spellcaster over there. Okay, okay, we're doing it. Looks like my wolf might just kill him though anyway. Alright. Okay, he might have something useful on him. I wasn't going to pick this fight. Just a soul gem. Crude reinforced armor. It is getting dark. We could maybe set up some kind of camp here. Who are you guys?
That never should have come here. Hey,
oh shit.
Do your work.
This ends now.
Were they priest? So the bandits had a prisoner. They were bringing him back here. That was really weird. Yeah, you can go free.
Need something? Need something? Need something?
No, go away then if you're not going to speak to me. Thanks would be appreciated.
The north is a fine place to die. Wind on your scales, snow under your feet. Your past swept away in a pattern of frost.
Oh, very poetic. I agree though. God, you're going to end up in Sovngarde if you keep speaking like that. Simple bearskin cloak. Don't really want a cloak. You had a steel mace. No, you've got a better sword. Get rid of that. It's cold. It's night time. I think we'll rest here. Sounds like there's more people here somewhere though, so yeah, you can't get any warmer. It's too exposed out here. These salmon steaks, they'll be useful then. Oh, that could be a whole kettle of fish if we go in there.
Did you hear something? Huh?
Ah. Ah, so the wrong spell.
Do.
You are now regarded as hated by the bandits. Oh well.
I'll tear you to pieces.
Cool, so was it... I wonder if there was some way I could have ended up like being an ally to the bandits. Wouldn't want to do that, but the bandits, they're a blight on Skyrim, but it's a cool option.
This Lunar forge looks like any other. But I'm not exactly a smith or a mage.
A Lunar forge, you say? A book on heavy armor forging, some iron ingots. Okay, got a bit of shelter here. Blacksmith forge. Well, there's nothing we can do here. Agni's no smith. A Lunar iron war axe. What does that mean? Amulet of sanguine martial craft. Weapons and armor can be improved 12% better. That's quite good for me. Notes on the Lunar Forge. Light armor forging. Lunar Steel Sword. They are glowing. They have some kind of enchantment on them. While the moons are out, absorb 10 points of health. Whoa, that's cool.
So, what's the plan?
Hey, do you want the sword?
Sure, I could take something for you. I'm right behind you.
A circlet, a shield of thorns. It's quite cool. Might disenchant this. Steel sword of shock weakness. Sell it or disenchant it. Okay, interesting. What were the notes of the Lunar Forge? Did I pick it up? No, it's still there. Okay, the Lunar Forge. The forge. I've managed to get the forge itself up and running. But again, I find nothing special about its workings. These weapons were clearly forged here, yet the secret of their enchantment remains elusive. All I've been able to discern so far is some connection between the weapon's power and the appearance of the moons. So, I wonder if any weapon enchanted here has that enchantment. The lunar weapons, the weapons themselves are crafted of what seems to be normal metal, but while the moons are high above, they gain an additional ability. It seems that once the sun has gone down, the lunar weapons take on a vampire-like ability, transferring a small amount of health from the victim. Okay. Yeah, we'd kind of already figured that out. So my theory would be any weapon, or maybe just iron weapons crafted here, have that enchantment on them. Luckily for us, we've already got one such axe. And that's quite cool, we can wear that on our other hip.
Anyone who ever complains about the rain has never been to Black Marsh. There's a reason why they call it hist piss.
Right. Hist piss. Yeah, I mean, I imagine Skyrim is mostly rainy through the summer and spring and autumn, and then there'll be winter soon. Winter soon, Animal. I don't know how long you've been here, but once it's winter, you won't see much rain. It'll just be snow for months. Right, see if we had whoops, sorry. I tried to cast candlelight, I forgot what I had equipped, and I couldn't see a thing. Yeah, if I had some camping gear we could stay here tonight, but as it is, I think we've got to move on. We've warmed up, at least. And there's Whiterun. Oh, and the rain's letting up as well. There you go. It's brightened up a little bit. It's still partially cloudy, isn't it? So it's not as bright as it can be with the aurora in the sky. I mean, that kind of brightens up my surroundings, but also kind of blinds me. Yeah, that's a bit easier in first person. We're nearly there. Oh, I couldn't see it.
I'll have your head.
Sneaky wolf. Right, and here we are, pretty much in the dead of night. I hope we can get into the city at night time. Maybe there's an inn out here somewhere. Let's have a look around. I'm not quite sure what all of these buildings are. Evening. Is this a tavern sign? The Tundra Rest. That sounds like a tavern to me. Hello, Fulling. I'd like to rent a room. Actually, what are the rumours going around in Whiterun? It's been a long time since we've been down this way.
Have you seen that shrine of Asura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Yeah, Agni's seen it in the distance, but she's never visited it. No need to go that far north, really. Alright, I'd like to rent a room, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Animlar, you can, wait here for a moment.
Not a problem, brave adventurer. If there is one thing I do well, it's standing guard.
Yeah, okay. Where did he go?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
This is quite nice, isn't it? Oh, look, we're covered in blood. We are a mess, but we'll worry about that in the morning. For now, I think it's time to get some sleep. And with that, I think I'll leave it there for today. So, thanks for watching. Next time we'll explore Whiterun a little bit. Looking forward to that. Be cool. Anyway, see you next time. Bye-bye.